Do you have anxious tendencies? I remember a few years ago, I was diagnosed with anxiety, but when I was talking to the psychiatrist and explaining my situation, I mentioned that I've always had anxious tendencies. And the psychiatrist said, "What do you mean anxious tendencies?" And I thought, do you even understand anxiety? Like, I've always had anxious tendencies. Like, it just seems so, like, that's it. How do I explain it further? It was about a year prior to that diagnosis that I had gone through a cancer journey. So my anxiety had gotten to the point where I just wasn't functioning. I just was stuck and paralyzed. So I needed help, and I went through therapy and definitely found some tips and tricks to help me deal with it. But it's like always something that I'm conscious of. It's there. In an effort to be vulnerable and authentic, I want to share something that I have been intentionally doing to try to counteract some of my feelings of anxiety that are in the moment when I feel it rising up. And so I want to share that with you. I've been rereading Atomic Habits by James Clear. One of my favorite quotes of James Clear's in the book says, "You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems." And really, it's about setting yourself up for success, getting habits in place that support you. So that's what I've been trying to do. And I want to share something that he talks about in the book that I've been practicing. It's in chapter 12, and it's called a motivation ritual. And I'll read a little bit about how he explains that and then show you what I've been doing. He defines a motivation ritual. He said, quote, "You simply practice associating your habits with something you enjoy. Then you can use that cue whenever you need a bit of motivation." He goes on to say, "You can adapt this strategy for nearly any purpose. Say you want to feel happier in general. For me, it's I want to feel less anxiety in general. Find something that makes you truly happy, like petting your dog or taking a bubble bath, and then create a short routine that you perform every time before you do the thing you love. Maybe you take 3 deep breaths and smile. 3 deep breaths, smile, pet the dog, repeat." So yes, I want to feel happier in general, but I actually feel pretty happy in general. I have a pretty sweet life, but I do want to feel less anxiety in general. So I'm using this strategy to reduce my anxiety. Here's how it works for me. 3 deep breaths. Smile. Pet the dog. And then when I feel anxiety rising, 3 deep breaths, smile, and remember how it feels. Calm, comfort, love, peaceful, happy. It's not magic. It's a system. It's association. It's remembering and training your mind and your body to feel that calm. I think it helps. Maybe it'll help you. I hope so.